Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. Root Beer here once again with the 2000 Pascal paper. That's the grade 9 level paper. And we're on to question number 21. So, ABCD is a rectangle. We have it over here. And it has AD is equal to 10. So that's the length there. If the shaded area is 100, then the shortest distance between the semicircles, so we're being told that these are semicircles, is, okay, so this is an interesting question. Rather than taking the whole rectangle and subtracting off the semicircles and finding the area, we're told what the area is. And now we have to sort of piece things together. Alright. So we'll draw a copy of our picture. So we have something to work with and we don't need to keep bouncing back and forth. So we got one semicircle, two semicircles, and we get sort of an hourglass style thing, and then we shade this in. We have A, D, B, C. Now we're told AD is 10, and that means since it's a rectangle, BD is 10. And what do we want? We want the shortest distance between these two semicircles, which I'm sure you all agree is at the peak here. So if we could figure out how high up these peaks are, we should be able to, and if we could figure out the side length here, we would be able to work things out. Now, AD is sort of the diameter of this semicircle. So the radius of this top semicircle, and thus this bottom semicircle, is 1/2 of the diameter, which is 10. So the radius is going to be 5. So I know each of these little points in here is 5. So get a bunch of 5s. So we know these distances are 5. So if we just knew the length of the rectangle, we could figure out the red length by taking the length of the rectangle, subtracting off this 5, and subtracting off this 5. Okay. So the shaded region is 100. And it's the same as the rectangle minus the two semicircles. So let's give a name. Let DC be X. So we're going to let this length here be X. So the shaded region is then 10 times X minus 1/2 the area of the circle with radius 5, because semicircles are half, so they have half the area. So pi r squared, well, we know what the radius is, and then minus another half circle, which has the same radius. So 10x, and we can combine these two, just say minus 25 pi. Okay. So that means that 100 plus 25 pi, if we just rearrange, we have 100, and we have a minus 25 pi, so 100 plus 25 pi is going to be equal to 10x. X is going to be 100 plus 25 pi over 10, which is just 10 plus 2.5 pi. And we want the minimum distance, which is going to be represented by the distance between these two peaks here, the red line. And that's going to be x minus the one radius, which is 5, minus the other radius, which is 5. So that's 10 plus 2.5 pi minus 5 minus 5. It's just going to be 2.5 pi, because the 10 and the 2 minus 5s are going to cancel each other out. So what have we got? 2.5 pi is A. That's the very first one. All right. In the next video, we're going to take a look at question number 22. So I hope to see you all there.